Hello?
Hi, how are you? This is the attorney, Arkady Frekhtman.
Yeah, this is
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Nice to speak with you. Yeah, let me know how I could help. So tell me what happened to you.
Well, we were just on the way back from my Uber ride, and it was late, and I was just mellow. I was just, just mellow. I wasn't sleep, but I was mellow, so I wasn't just aware. I was just kind of just because it's a long ride. It was like an hour and 30 minutes, so I say around like 30 minutes into the ride. I don't know if she like I don't like that's what I'm saying. I don't know like what happened because I was mellow. I just know that I just heard the tire screeching, and I go to brace myself, and it happened. And like it happened too fast, like for me to even do nothing. And I bent my hand back, and we stopped after like 2-3 seconds for it, like because she was still kind of like trying to slow down, like so. To get out, look at the damage, get back in, continue driving. We was like, I'd say like 30 minutes at that point. So we still had like another 30 to 45 to go. So the front end, like the right side was missing, like to the point where like you could see like the wires and
So what happened? So wait, so there's an Uber driver, it's a lady, right? You're a passenger sitting in the back of the Uber?
yes sir.
And so what did she hit? Or she hit another car?
She hit like 3 to 4 wild hogs.
What wild hogs?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Where was this?
This was like we was in I don't know, like it was I think it was Waxahachie, Texas.
This was just on the road as you're driving home?
I don't even think it was a road. I think it was like a back road. Like it was a back. Like it was a back street.
Oh, I see. So the Uber was completely at fault. I guess she didn't see them or they yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And then tell me about your injury. What kind of injury did you sustain?
I had I went to the hospital, and then I got further treatment. I went to chiropractor, and then I finally got an MRI, and it was I don't know how to like pronounce it. It's like a ULNAR styloid fracture.
Oh yeah, ulnar styloid. Yeah, okay, fracture. And how did you need to have surgery for the fracture?
Yeah, it was recommended at first, but like anybody else, I was like, surgery is scary, like you know what I'm saying. So I was like, but I did it. Like I say, like I agree, it was just scary. But yeah, I had
Oh wait, is this the one where you had the open reduction internal fixation, the ORIF surgery?
yes sir.
Oh, that's pretty serious. And how old are you?
23.
Oh wow, so you're young. Okay. And then what was the date of this incident? When did this happen?
It was like around January 7th or June 17th. One of them days, or one of I think it was June. Yeah,
June?
June 17th, 2024.
Oh, okay. So it's fairly recent, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what's happening with the case? Do you have a lawyer handling it for you?
Yeah.
And what have they filed a lawsuit? Like what's the status of it?
I'm still in my medical treatment.
Okay. Oh, so they're just kind of holding on to it and like, waiting for you to finish your medical treatment?
Yeah. Well, now I have to go to like a hand aqua therapy aqua pay something like that. Like
Did the lawyer ever like tell you how much insurance that Uber has? How much insurance you can go after?
yes sir.
And how much was that?
1 million.
Oh, just 1 million? Sometimes they have excess and umbrella beyond the first layer, so you could look into that as well. And is the lawyer that you have, are they like a trial lawyer? Do you know if they go to court and get good results in jury trials?
Yeah, because I was referred by another lawyer. Well, I was referred by my original lawyer, but he wasn't a. I just know he was a good lawyer, and like everybody know him like down here, but like he don't do like court accident. He's more like of a personal and family and criminal and that type of lawyer. But he referred me to those to that lawyer.
Okay. Which lawyer do you have now? Who's handling the case for you? Oh, okay. Well, what I could do if you want, I could do a little research on them and just see maybe the main lawyer or one or two of the main lawyers, like what verdicts they've gotten, what settlements, so that you would know, like, hey, what have they gotten in the past? Because yeah, your case was good with an ORIF. That could be a big case. That could be 500,000 or even 1 million or more. So I would find out like how much insurance they have. with excess umbrella and things like that.
Yeah.
And so you're still treating. They probably haven't filed a lawsuit yet. And then what?
Nah.
And then what question did you have for me? Like, what was the, how could I help you? How could I give you, I want to answer your questions and help you.
That I just wanted to like basically like a second opinion, like just on it and move, like seeing like how another lawyer will look at it and saying think if he think it's also a good case and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good case because, you're not at fault. You're a passenger. The Uber has enough insurance. The Uber's at fault. It hits these like wild hogs, um, and there was damage to the vehicle, damage to obviously your wrist. You had surgery. Yeah, I think it's a good case. I would just like maybe the only thing is, I don't know. I mean, I guess they have to wait for you to finish your treatment, but depends on how everything works. Like here in New York, the way we do it is we file the lawsuit once we know what your injury is, and then the additional treatment could just be supplemented later, so we just amend to add the additional treatment if you do something else. But are you planning to do any other like surgeries, injections, anything like that?
Yeah, I had recently I had a injection because I had a bulging disc. So I just recently had injection for that.
Yeah, so I mean, they could always supplement. So I would kind of like get the case filed because, I think in Texas too, it takes usually like a year or two, from when you file to get all the way to the trial, to the jury trial. So you want to do it as quickly as possible. And then if you end up getting more treatment, you could just kind of supplement and amend to add that in. Because if you wait for you to finish treatment and then you start the case, but then it's like 2-3 years from when you finish, which could be like, maybe sometime if you only started in like say 2026, then it might not finish until 2029 if you're going to go all the way to a trial. That's kind of slow. But it sounds like a case like this should also probably settle because it's pretty straightforward. They're liable and you have pretty big injuries. So you know what I could do? I could research them, send you, if you give me your email, if you drop your email in the chat like we were chatting, I could email you the results for that firm, and then you could see, I mean, you could see basically like hopefully they're good results, so then you could just have them help you and finish it out. But yeah, it sounds like a good case. I don't see any issues with it really.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you have any other questions, feel free to call me anytime, or text me and we could set up another call. Absolutely, I'm happy to help.
Okay.
Yeah, feel better. I hope you. How are you doing now? Are you pretty much recovered from the ORIF and the wrist injury?
No, that's why I'm going to the hand occupation because it feels like numbness and tingling. I still be feeling.
Oh, and by the way, which county is this in? You said like, where do you live? What city do you live in? So yeah, you could probably bring the lawsuit either where you live or where the Uber owner driver is from, or where you live or where it happened. So you could choose the best venue. So like, yeah, okay, absolutely. But I think it should be a good case, and like, I'll do the research for you. I'll send it to you. If it turns out they're not a trial firm and they don't have any results, if you needed somebody else, I could recommend. I know some really good lawyers like in Houston and all over Texas. I could recommend for you if you need that, like a second opinion.
Well, would you send it? Will it be today?
Yeah, I could probably get to it maybe today or tomorrow. I could probably do it fairly quickly. Yeah, I could take a quick look and just send it over. Yeah, just text me your just give me your email address. That way I'll send it over to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Feel better. And like I said, feel free to reach out if you have any other questions.
You too.
Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, so you could see that was an interesting case. I mean, he's a passenger in an Uber. He's just sitting there. There's a lady driver. She hits some wild hogs, kind of like a very unique, unusual fact pattern, but the Uber would be at fault for that, right? Because it's a single car accident. And so he can sue the driver and the owner of that vehicle, and there's at least $1 million in coverage. So there's enough insurance, and he's a young guy, only 23. So he has like almost 60 future years of pain and suffering. And he's got this open reduction internal fixation, which is a really serious surgery where they have to open up the hand with the ulnar, and they put in, metal, and it's his dominant wrist. And that metal hardware remains there until sometimes they have to take it out, depending on how the procedure goes, so that's another surgery. So, and plus he's had injections for bulges and areas. to his neck and back. So that could be a very good case, very strong case. So the important thing here is that he has a real trial lawyer that knows how to go to court, that has a record of success. And if he doesn't, if it's somebody like one of these billboard lawyers that never go to court, then maybe he needs a second opinion from somebody who does go to court, just because the result could be drastic, right? If you have one of these guys who doesn't go to court, it might be like they'll only get you like 100,000, but if it's a guy who goes to court and knows how to, push the right levers and push the right buttons, now it could be 1 million or more. It could be like 10x, it could be even 20x the result. So we want to do the best thing for the client. So that's always the most important thing. So let us know what you think, and please like and subscribe to our channel. Okay, all the best, everyone. Bye-bye.